everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Lori from Lori B Pottery in Napa, California, and I am here to open this kiln, which is filled with all kinds of things. I bought a bunch of new glazes, 5 to be exact, which you may have seen if you watched my short, and every single one of them is in this kiln. I didn't do test tiles. No, I did test pieces, so we'll see how they turn out. I don't think you could see it, but my dear friend, brought me some balloons when I reached my 1,000 subscribers. So thank you all if you have subscribed. I really appreciate it. I did reach my 1,000. It was last Friday, I believe, or Saturday. Oh, I didn't bring, I'll bring it when it's glazed. I did make a little commemorative mug during my live on Saturday. So for those of you who were there, it was so fantastic. And those of you who didn't make it because you didn't know I had it because I didn't announce it, let's do another one. I'm thinking I want to do them every Saturday. So I'm planning on doing one tomorrow. Well, you'll probably be seeing this tomorrow. So you'll probably be seeing this on Saturday. You know what? I won't do one tomorrow. I'm going to start them next Saturday, and I'll do them mostly every Saturday, and I'll figure out how to announce them. Anyways, so now that I'm, at 1,000 people, I can do things like have memberships, which I do. I want to start a membership, and I want to be able to provide like special videos or behind the scenes, or I don't know. Let me know what you would like if it's something that you're interested in. I think it could be fun, a little more intimate. I just bought a 3D printer, the Bamboo Lab Mini, A1 Mini. So it's small. It only does 7 inches, but I'm thinking like the rollers and things that I want to make, the textures, the stamps, they're all going to be small. I've never done it before. So I know there are some of you who do play with it. Lori Turner from Wandering Soul Pottery, Diana from Walkie Pots, Audrey Berm from Audrey Lynn Studios. Those are the 3 that I'm very aware of. Oh, Jane from Shoebox Studios. So you are the ones that I am aware that are doing it, and there's probably more. I think maybe Kendall from Bunnyfoot might be getting into it too. Anyways, it is an amazing world that I haven't even received it yet, but I'm already doing my research. And by the way, $219 US. Who knew? I just didn't know it was so affordable. And actually, from what I can see so far, doable. We'll see. But I'm thinking, maybe being able to send out little gifts. I'm not going to be doing tutorials, I don't believe. Oh, speaking of tutorials, I did make my lamp. I just need to edit and put it out there. So I do have the tutorial on how to make the lamp. It's drying now. It will probably be, I'm thinking it'll be in my next kiln opening. So I hope you watch that if you want to learn how to make a lamp. I'm looking at this and I'm liking what I'm seeing. Okay, so I have some stuff that I've brought back. So I'm on this kick. I am going to do a little demo on my Clay Lab app because I love it so much. And I'm just looking at it, old combos, old things that I forgot about. And I do mark them. Ones that I really love, and their pictures and everything, I mark keeper combos. And when it says keeper combo, I know those are ones that I love. So I searched my keeper combos. Sometimes I'll look around my house, I'll see things that I love, and I'm like, oh, this is really pretty. How did I do this? And I'll look it up on my app, and I've been redoing some of those things. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start here because this is a glaze I ran out of. And I wasn't sure if I was gonna order it again. But I saw a couple of things on my keeper combos, and I was like, yes, I need to get this glaze, and this is Sea Spray by Opulence. That is all this is on my glorious dragon fruit clay. So dragon fruit by Imco, which is a porcelain with lots of ilmenite. And those of you who live in other countries and you can't get it, I think I've sent you some comments. Like, I think if you get a good porcelain, and you can buy ilmenite, you can buy it at a pottery supply place, just mix it really well with lots of ilmenite, I think you'll get something very similar. So I did 3 coats of Sea Spray, of Opulent Sea Spray. Is that gorgeous? I'm loving that. I have a couple of other things with Sea Spray. Okay, this, speaking of my dragon fruit, all this is just a Mako zinc-free clear glaze. Obviously not on the back. This is just the raw clay. I don't even barely need to sand it, but I will, because I like a smooth bottom. But this is, this is an order. You know who you are. You're getting this. I think it's very flat. Yep, totally flat. And it's just so beautiful. This clay, it's so beautiful. Okay, I have some indicator hearts. I'm not going to show you unless I see something absolutely gorgeous, which, you know what this is? This is textured turquoise on, obviously some texture, on my Laguna Speckled Buff. That is beautiful. By the way, I have new lights here. I think it might be helping. Or not, you'll let me know. That's kind of nice, right? Oh, first of all, I don't know, I just want to say thank you. I feel like I just need to say thank you to so many people. I really want to say thank you to Kim from Kim and Todd Unseth, or Unseth Pottery. You know what it's like. I think you all know what it's like when somebody who you admire and watch and are inspired by it, I'm going to cry, watches your videos. And like I found out, she told me she was watching my videos, and I literally cried. I had like tears. And the next day I was watching her opening, as I always do. I don't miss them. And I heard my name. She mentioned my name. And gosh, it just means so much. It means so much. So thank you. If you're watching this, Kim, I appreciate that so much. Okay, so this is cone 6. So we're at a good 5.5, a hot 5, which is what I go for. I do a slow cool. I kind of play with it. I should just find it and keep it, but I'm kind of thinking, I might just want to like play with going a little bit hotter. I go to right now 2175, and I was holding for 5 minutes. I increased the hold to 8 minutes. I'm a little conservative, I know. And then I drop to 19 and hold for 20 minutes. Now I know I've tried 30 minutes before. I just seemed a little too hot, but okay, this is just a good old peppered plum, Mako peppered plum, 2 coats. And this is, if you are interested in learning how I make these plates, I make them on a terracotta platter. You can get them at any home goods store, and it just is real. They're just so consistent, and they turn out so flat, and they're so nice. I was looking again at my old stuff. Peppered plum is just probably one of my first crystal glazes, and I've just always loved it so much, and I still love it. Every time I use it, I'm like, I just love it. Okay, we got a shelf here, and make sure there's nothing stuck. Okay, here we go. And this is, sorry if this is noisy. This is all stuff that has been fired on a bisque fire to cone 06 as opposed to 04. So I don't know if it has an impact. Again, I'm not going to really show you my indicator hearts. No, I don't think there's anything really here to show. Your usual, but it's not. They're nice to have, and I'm really almost done with it, which is nice. Oh, here's Satin Oribe. I know. What is it? Nat and Trace call it Oribe, and that's okay. You can call it whatever you want. It is really pretty. I need to use it. Speaking of satin mats, I did do a seafoam satin map inspired by Kim. Speaking of Kim, this is, I don't know if you guys ever saw it. I did sneak a kiln load in here without my microphone on, without sharing it once, just because there was just a lot of orders, and it was in the middle of the night. I just didn't feel like it. So I know. Forgive me. Anyways, this I had, maybe I did show this. This is a garlic grater. I had Himalayan sea salt, and I found out Himalayan sea salt is not food safe. I don't think it's, I was going to say, sometimes it's food safe, but not dinner safe. Dinnerware safe? I'm thinking it's not dinnerware safe. But anyways, I just covered it. I covered it with seafoam. I'm sorry, not seafoam, sea spray by Opulence, just to cover it up, which it did. Actually, it's kind of cool, right? Sometimes you refire and they turn out better. This is the second tray from that order that I had last time. I didn't have enough room to put it in the kiln. So this is, I should tell you what it is in case you weren't here. This is inspired by, not inspired by, copied by. I mean, really, sometimes I get inspiration and I switch it up a little bit. This was not switched up. This is just 2 coats of amaryllis covered by 2 coats, amaryllis by Mako, covered by 2 coats of, also by Mako, cinnabar. And it's so beautiful. So now they're ready to ship. Totally flat. That worked out nicely. Okay, let's see what's under here. Ooh, this was a camouflage. This was a camouflage indicator heart. This is Nimbus. Nimbus is by Mako. I got a free sample. It's the only one I did not use in this, of my new glazes, in this kiln load, but I figured it was free, so maybe I didn't need to, but I don't know what to do with it. I don't know if I like it, but this one looks pretty, it looks pretty good on the Laguna Speckled Buff. It's not too bad, but I don't love it. I'm glad I didn't buy it. Oh, speaking of that, I just have to tell you, do you know what's coming in the mail today? Of course you don't, but I'm going to tell you because I hope you're interested. Today, I was able to finally order, and today it's being delivered, Mako Stoneware sample kit of all of their, I think there's 8 new glazes. So that's getting here today. So you're going to see in my next kiln unload those glazes. And yes, they're probably going to be test pieces as opposed to test tiles. So we will see. I'm really excited about mostly the satin mats. I think they'll be really fun. This is hard. I'm not getting this to fit in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, I just have to show you this because oh my God. It's a bummer. I should have I'll tell you in a second what I should have done. Okay, so this is just a wheel thrown heart. I did Moon River, Mako, Amico. It's Amico Moon River, 2 coats inside and out. And then I did 2 coats of amaryllis on the rim. Amaryllis on top of, thank you, Gwen. Gwen gave me the suggestion. On top of Moon River is beautiful. So on the inside, I was so excited. I bought a new glaze. Shocker. I bought Mako's Mardi Gras, Jungle Gem Mardi Gras. Now, I should have just left it at Mardi Gras. I put 2 coats of Mardi Gras in it. But I mean, it's okay. But what I did on top is I put 1 coat of the Kaleidoscope. What do you guys think? I want to see what it would look like just with straight Mardi Gras. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do a Mardi Gras. I'm going to do what Nat from Mud Magic does, where she will do the whatever part, the inside, whatever needs to be functional. She'll glaze it in a regular glaze fire. And then she'll put on the Jungle Gem and put it in a bisque fire, because then you get a different kind of an effect. It doesn't run as much, so I want to do that with the Mardi Gras. But oh, I should have done Guess That Jungle Gem. Well, too late now, but you would have never guessed. Really cool, right? It is kind of cool. I think I like it. Oh, what did I do? Oh, I know what I did. This is why I bought the sea spray. This is why I bought the sea spray, because I saw it. I did this a long time ago, and I saw it in my keeper, and I'm like, oh my God, I need to buy some of that again. Are you ready? Get ready. Look at that. Oh my God. I was going to say I should do that on a mug, but I think I did. No, I did it on my sake cups, my extruder sake cups. Okay, this is 2 coats of sea spray covered by 2 coats of olive float. Sea spray by Opulence, olive float by Mako. That is, if I must say so myself, I didn't cry, it's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. Okay, it didn't work so well on my sake cups, but it didn't work the same, but they're still really cool. Sea spray, I think, if I have it wrong, I'll let you know, but I'm almost positive I did the sea spray on the inside and the outside, 2 coats, and then I covered it with olive float. So these I made, remember, I don't know, if you watched my my demo with my extruder dies from Little Chip Tools. And I did the little, how embarrassing is this? So I did a demo with the dies, and I also bought her like thing that you could attach to the wall, and then you can attach your handheld extruder, which is really, you know, I love my handheld extruder. Sometimes you just don't want to use the big wall extruder, which I just bought recently and I love, but sometimes it's just too much. You don't really want to use it, right? So I thought, wouldn't that be cool to use that thing that I bought, which wasn't very expensive, Little Chip Tools. I'll put the link in the description. And she has dies for those little extruders and hollow dies for little extruders, and you just screw it on the end, and then she has that thing you attach to the wall, and then you can attach your handheld extruder to the wall, and it's so much easier, right? It's just so much nicer. So I was doing the demo with this die that I bought from her, which is the scalloped. Again, it comes out hollow just like this. Obviously I had to put the bottom on it, except I was showing it on the table saying I wasn't able to use the wall unit because it didn't work with those dies. Well, Helen, who is the owner of Little Chip Tools, so kind, did not call me out. She sent me a private email saying, Lori, if you turn it around, you'll be able to fit it in there. In other words, I had it upside down, so a little embarrassing, but I turned it around and now I can use it with this die. But anyways, so these are the little sake cups. I like that. I mean, they could be espresso cups, espresso, sake, liqueur, it could be anything, but they're kind of cute, right? I like the way they turned out. I have some big extruder things too that I demoed in that particular video. I did a little peacock bowl and I just saw it. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay, wait a minute. There's a lot of good things on this shelf. This is gonna be stuck, but I think I can unstick it. I did this as a closed form. And I decided not to glaze it separate. I'm not to put it in the kiln separately. So I'm going to do my little method. Here we go. I should really do this. That was one of my rollers. I should do this over foam, but you know, it's not going far. Is it going to come undone? Okay, I'm going to do it later. I'm just hitting the body, not the lid. But I know there's no glaze touching, so it'll come undone. It'll come undone. I feel confident. I'll let you know when I do my reel. But what is it? This is diamond fruit, that beautiful clay, and all that I put on it was Amico Satin Clear with just a little itty bit of Seafoam Satin Matte. I mean, just the smallest amount, just to give it a little bit of a blue tinge. It's beautiful, right? It's gonna come undone. I'll get it undone one way or the other. Oh my God, I have to show something to you. So I'm guessing some of you might have also received something like this. I get an email from a subscriber, and she says, I love your work. I love your use of color. You've been a huge inspiration. And can I send you a gift? And she let me know she wasn't a stalker. Her name is Rhonda. Hands to Heart Pottery is her company. And just everything's so beautiful. So this is her. I'll put a link below. But I love her logo. And she said, I want to send you something. I was like, okay. Here's what she sent. Look at how beautiful this is. Okay, now I'm going to cry again. It's so beautiful. And she has on here a little, I haven't done it yet, but it says where the dragonfly lands. It has a QR code that you get to scan its journey. So I have to check that out. But look you guys know what this is? Lime shower. But look closely. I got to find out, what did she mix with that lime shower? Because isn't it gorgeous? She mixed something with it. But isn't this the sweetest thing? Thank you so much, Rhonda. What a wonderful gift. Thank you so much. I put it on the table so I wouldn't forget. And of course I forgot. Oh my God, I also forgot. I got a coffee. Well, it wasn't even a coffee. It was from Buy Me a Coffee, but it was support. And oh, I can say her first name. Her name was Eileen. I don't know. I think she wants to be a little bit anonymous, but I don't know. Anyways, she was so sweet. She said, "Thank you for sharing your art," and she supported me. And thank you so much. It means so much. Of course, you know, the money can always be used, of course, and I appreciate it for that. But even more important, not that the money isn't, but more importantly, just to feel appreciated it's so fabulous. Okay, I decided to use some of my dipping glazes. I have 6. I have Winterwood, I have Norse Blue, I have Cactus. So Spectrum Cactus, Mako Norse Blue, and Mako Winterwood. So those are 3 of my favorites. The other 3 are from Clayscapes. I have Clear, and then I have Jess's Chun Blue and Jess's Spearmint. The only one I really love out of that is the blue. So I got brave, and I thought, okay, I'm running out of I am out of my cactus. So I pretty much just used it up, and I wanted to use it again. So I whipped them out. I have not used them in months. I've only used them like once or twice. Anyways, they just make me nervous. But now that I'm taking my glaze class, I feel a little bit more brave. So I took them out, mixed them up, checked the specific gravity. I used the cactus, which we're going to see. We're going to see in here something that I brushed with the jar version, the brushable version. And then we're going to see something that I dipped in the dipping version. I bought 10 pounds of it, which gives me, I think, maybe like 3.5 gallons. So the Winterwood, I did the specific gravity. It's supposed to be like 1.47. Mine was 1.27, which I think means I have too much water in it. So at that point, what do? And then I was mixing it with my drill mixer, and I'm thinking, oh, I ruined it. Like I read somewhere, it's like, oh, you shouldn't do that because you ruin the crystals. So I asked Kim from Kim Unseth Pottery, and she said she didn't think I ruined it. And anyways, I decided to do test tiles before I used it, just because of the specific gravity and the thing. And you know what? I don't think I ruined it. I think I might have improved it. So this is on B-Mix with Grog, and this is on, am I showing you the clays that they're on? I think so. This is on Laguna's Speckled Buff. This is, I think, just where my finger was. So I'm going to start using it. I'm feeling brave, feeling brave. Okay. I'm not sure what this is. I know this is Shipwreck. This is just Mako's Shipwreck on the outside. Not really pinholes. I don't think those are pinholes. I think they're just from the grog. I just read what I put inside here, and I cannot. I want to say it's textured turquoise, Amaco's 2 coats of textured turquoise covered by 2 coats of muddy waters. I'm almost positive that's what it is. If it's not, I'll let you know. So Mako's Muddy Waters and Amaco's Textured Turquoise. 2 coats of the textured turquoise and 2 coats of the Muddy Waters. I saw that, I believe, on Facebook. I can't tell you where I saw it, but lots of people had been using it. So that's, yeah, that's kind of pretty. This is like a lot of stuff in this kiln. I made some calming stones with my dragon fruit. So I'm going to be doing my market, my first market, which I'm so excited about. This is Poppy Fields, Aurora Green, and Celadon Bloom. So anyways, that's happening in a few weeks. So I'm ready. Okay, I'm just going to show you my teensy little peacock bowl. It's nice. It's not like, no, it's nice. I'm just going to enjoy it. I'm going to do it. So anyways, it's the flux, light flux. I did a little design. Here's a picture somewhere. You'll see a picture. And then the stroke and coats I just used stroke and coats. I used speckled blue, blue yonder, speckled 2-2 tango, and jaded. Those are the 4 I used. And then I covered it with 2 coats of Mako sandstone. Now the sandstone, It seems like it's running more at the edge, but I did more coats here. I scaled it back. I believe I did 2 coats here and 3 coats here. Or 1 coat here. I think it's 1 coat here, 2 coats here. And you know what? I kind of like it with the 1 coat. I do add macadamia to it, which is the base glaze. Mako always says the base glaze on their crystal glazes, which I love. And I just find sometimes that speckles are too much. I feel it's still too much. I like it better with less coats. But kind of nice, right? It's okay. You know, they're always fun, the peacock bowls. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, a friend of mine asked me if she could bring over a few things and put them in my kiln. And I said yes. So that's what these are. And I'll only share a couple because she had a cat who recently passed away. And you know, we all know what that's like to lose a loved one and to lose, you know, one of our fur babies. And she was able to get some paw prints. And I'm just emotional today. I don't know. It's a good thing. Anyway, so she was able to get some paw prints. So she came over and she borrowed some clay, and I made a slab, and she got the paw prints, and then she brought over the greenware, and then I bisque fired it. Such a huge responsibility, right? I was so scared something was going to happen to these. And then she came over and glazed them. And some of them were so faint, but she was able to get enough. This is the best one out of all of them. Is that so sweet? So sweet. Yeah, so Danny, rest in peace, Danny. Danny was a good boy. He was gorgeous, big white cat. He hung on for a long time. She loved him. She took really good care of him. Okay. Whew, I'll get it together. Okay. I'm going to, you know, those of you who have had pets and lost them, you know, it's so painful. I'm a little worried about this bottom shelf. I'll tell you why, but I think I'm okay. Oh, man. Yeah, we're at a good hot 5. So I decided, oh, this is my new glazes. I decided, I just got tears. Wait, hold on a second. Good thing I don't wear mascara. I decided to re-brush, whatever, my kiln shelf with kiln wash. And I saw somewhere to make it really thin, and I think mine was too thick because it kept getting flaky. So I flaked it all off and got it all clean, and then I made it really thin, and then I brushed it on, and I did a couple coats, and it was staying wet, like sticky and wet. And I thought, it usually dries really fast. So I took a heat gun to it, and then I was just sort of worried. I'm like, what's going to happen? Is it going to stick to my stuff? But no, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Oh my God, this actually turned out pretty good. These are 2 glazes that, there's some pinholes on the outside. I might have to refire it. No pinholes on the inside. I actually think it's probably fine. They're not, I don't know. You tell me what you think. The texture on this mug was gorgeous, and it is this? I believe it's the matte from Jessica Putnam Phillips, the Dahlia. I have 2 textured mugs. One is hers. Yes, this is the Dahlia from Jessica Putnam Phillips. So it covered it up a little bit. So these are 2 glazes that I wasn't so sure about, but I just thought with this texture and with this clay body, I thought it would look good. And you know what? It does look good. This is on Laguna's Speckled Buff. And this is 2 coats of Mako's Rose Quartz, which I know a lot of people don't like. They usually like it with other things, but I'm like, no, I'm going to use it all by itself. And I really do like it, but I think I'm going to have to refire it. There's just some, see, those little things. And on the inside is a color that I literally never used because I opened the cap and I'm like, oh, I've never used this. This is Spectrum's Ginger. And that's what's on the handle. So I don't know. I don't love ginger, but it works. It works with this, but I think I'm going to have to play with it a little bit more. But I like the mug. I like the mug a lot. And I like those mats. I like those mats. I have another mat here. Oh, I know what this is. I'm pretty sure I got this mat from Earth to Annie. Pretty sure. Although I can't tell you for sure. I just put some little stamps on the handle. So this is also, and this is what it looks like without any glaze on it. This is also Laguna Speckled Buff. This is Lavender Mist, which I just bought. I wanted to use it all by itself to see what it would do. Did I use it all by itself? I believe I did. Yes, here I did Lavender Mist with Micro Pearl. So this is just Micro Pearl. Interesting, it's kind of matte. And it's blue, but I like it. I like it. I did 2 coats. And I'm glad I only did 2 coats. 3 coats would have been too much. So, yeah. Will I do that again? No, I won't do it again, but I like it. I don't love it. I like it though. Okay. We have got, this is beautiful. Oh yeah. I thought my friend did it, and I did it. Okay. This is my old combo that I love so much, and this is where I dipped the cactus. I dipped it. Look how great it looks. And by the way, the specific gravity, I haven't opened it or used it in months. It was perfect. So I poured in the middle, which I often do even with brushable glazes, and then I dipped like up to here, and then I did 2 coats. Actually, I double dipped. And then I did 2 coats of Cirrus Flow, and Cactus's Spectrum. Cirrus Flow all over, 2 coats. And then I did about up to here, maybe it was up to here, with Aurora Green. So this is, I have so many things in my house with this combo. I love it. And this is from Little Chip Tools Scalloped Big, the 4-inch die. It's beautiful, right? I love it. And this is on B-Mix with Speckles. Again, where did that B-Mix with, I don't know where the B-Mix with Speckles came from. You know what? It might be, I think it is Reclaim. I think this is Reclaim. I know it's Reclaim. So my Reclaim has a lot of, has a lot of everything in it. Okay, this is the one where's the one my friend did? This must be the one yep, this is the one my friend did. I don't know what she used, but it turned out really nice. I know she used some Celadons. I don't remember what she used in there. Maybe it was Sunrise. I think it might have been Spectrum Sunrise. And maybe it was Wasabi. I don't know, but it looks really good. So she's going to give that to her mom. She made this with the scalloped die from Little Chip Tools. They're just beautiful. Oh, I have a mug in here. Oh my God. New glaze. And I love this mug. Okay. It's pretty great, right? This is from the scalloped extruder from Little Chip Tools. Helen, I love you. Thank you for being such a genius. Look at this. Look at this. I took it to the bottom. Did I have a cookie on it? Yes, of course I had a cookie on it. Reclaim. This is Reclaim. Yeah. Do you guys know what this is? This is Coyote's new Fantasy Glaze, Burning Embers. That's all it is. Thank you, Sarah, at Three Little Potters for doing such a great review, because that's what made me buy it. It took forever to find it. It was sold out everywhere. 2 coats. And in her tutorial, not tutorial, not a tutorial, it's a review. In her glaze review, and all of her glaze reviews are so helpful. She said, you don't need 3 coats, just do 2 coats, even though it's a coyote glaze. So that's what I did. I did 2 coats, nothing but burning embers, and that's a gorgeous glaze. Go get yourself some burning embers. You know, I like to have the contrast. This is nothing but Mako's Blue Hydrangea, 3 coats. I might have to keep this mug. I'm going to make more of these. I love the way, you know, it had a turn because I didn't have anybody to help guide while I was doing it, right? Yeah, I can't. It's a two-handed. You take that handle and you got to pull down on it. It's a two-handed operation. Cutting it was not a problem. I can cut it. I just, you know, twist my wire and I can hold it and cut it. It's the how do I guide it while I need a second person. Okay. I think this is going to be my kiln favorite. So I know I've been having a lot of 16600 mugs, and I stopped. Well, I don't stop, but I made so many I didn't need to do anymore. But I'm trying a new design. I think they're going to love it. I'm going to bring it by today. Instead of having the logo thing, I put it on the handle. So I just bought a smaller one. I got a little bit of a smaller one, and it'll look even better. But I love these mugs. So 16600, I don't think I've talked about it much. It's a winery. I'm wearing my hair down. I'm doing this for you, Jeanette, by the way. Okay, I just have to mention. What was it, yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before yesterday. What a day. What a YouTube day. First of all, there were like 3 videos from Nat from Mud Magic within 2 days, which was so exciting. But the best... Okay, I'm going to try not to cry. I don't think I can not cry. Jeanette. We all love Jeanette. And it was so, I'm sorry, you guys. I can't help it. So great to see Jeanette back. Let me get my shit together. I mean, we all love Jeanette. We all love Jeanette. I know. I could tell she was on there for like a couple of hours. And she had, when I went to go leave a comment, she already had 90. I was like, oh my God. Anyways, Jeanette once said she liked my hair down. So this morning, while doing my hair, I'm like, I'm going to put my hair down for Jeanette. So we're so happy to see you, Jeanette. We're so glad to have you back. And by the way, if you have not seen her latest kiln reveal, every single piece is absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. So whatever she did, she is just magic. So anyways, okay, enough of that. I just have to start bringing Kleenex out here. So 16600, they're a winery, local winery in Sonoma. When I first moved here to Napa, I joined so many different wineries. You know, it was so great because you can go and you can taste their wine for free, and you just go to these beautiful places and you can bring friends, although a lot of times you were limited. You can only bring 1 friend or you can only bring 2 friends. So I belonged to, I think at one time it'd be 8 or 9. Now I just belong to one, which is 16600. So I love that winery. What I love about it, it's a wine tasting house. It's off the square of Sonoma, if any of you know it. And the wine is delicious. It is affordable, which in Napa, a lot of wine is not. It's not just cabs. In wine, I think it's 75%. I might even be lowballing it. 75% cabs, which is great. Cabs are great. I love cabs, but you know, you can only have so much. They have a variety, and I'm not doing a commercial for them. I'm just telling you, I just love them. But what I love the most about them, you go there, it's like a little house, and you can sit in a little room, and there's record players in every room, and they have hundreds of records. I can bring as many friends as I want. I think I may have said this before, but I go there with my friends, and sometimes 1, sometimes 3, and we sit in the room, we listen to music, we sing, we dance, we drink amazing wine. The people there, you just feel like you feel special. And some of the other wineries I was going to, I just felt like a number. It just didn't feel special. It wasn't a great experience. So I love 16600. And they sell tie-dye t-shirts. They're deadheads. They're kind of hippy-dippy-ish. And that's why I thought, I want to make their spittoons, their spit cups. So that's when I came up with making the tie-dyed cups for them, and they love them. So now that's what they use, and they sell my stuff, which is I appreciate so much. Anyways, these are my hippy-dippy mugs. And this covered up the texture a little bit too much, but this is from Coal Mountain Pottery. It's their hippie roller, which just happens to be right here. Here it is. It's so beautiful. They have such deep texture. One thing I've learned, I mean, I've made so many of these, but I just recently learned because I just made some more. And you have to roll the clay thick. If it's too thin, a lot of them, I made 3 mugs yesterday. I'm like, what am I doing? I was doing it too thin. If they're too thin, it won't work. You have to give it some time because it's got that deep texture and you're rolling it. So you got to roll, don't roll it to 1/4 inch, but you can still see it's got peace signs and flowers and happy faces. And I just love it. So I thought this would be good for their vibe. And it's got Celadon Bloom in the middle, 3 coats of Celadon Bloom. And I've got 2 coats of Spectrum Sunrise, 2 coats of Spectrum Bougainvillea, and then I've got 2 coats of Poppy Fields. So, oh, and here I have Tangelo. I just wiped back. I put in a little underglaze, black underglaze by Mako Elements underglaze, and then I wiped it back, and then I put on the Amico Celadon Tangelo on the handles. So I have 2 of these, and yeah, I'm going to bring those by today, see if they like them. So I'm just looking at this. Okay, I still have more. Oh, I have a really, oh, wait a minute. I've got, wait a minute. I was wrong. This is absolutely not what I said it was. I just realized it's not even close. 2 coats of Mako Norse Blue, covered by 2 coats of Muddy Waters, of Mako Muddy Waters. And then, and I'll show you a picture, I did a little swirly zigzaggy of light flux. That's what I did. That's what this is. That's what this is. Oh my God. Do I have a mug in here like that? No. But I have this. Okay. But those 2, okay, just going back. I can tell you right now, these are my kiln favorites. Like, it's done. But this one, I also saw this somewhere on Facebook. A lot of people are doing it. This is, oh my God, 2 coats of Power Turquoise by Laguna. Everywhere. I did little hearts on them, on the handle. This is on B-Mix with Grog. 2 coats of Laguna Power Turquoise covered by 2 coats of Mako's Night Moth. Okay. I love it. It's perfect. It's perfect. I feel like I want to keep it. Okay. We've got some sake bottles here. And what did I do? Oh, I know. That's funny. I just did one. This is not a sake bottle. This is a vase. This is the dragon fruit without any clear. This is just raw dragon fruit. I've got Coyote's Dusty Rose. I poured in the middle. I wasn't sure if I wanted to keep it, but I'm going to keep it. If I'm going to rebuy it, I don't know, but I'm thinking I might like it. Dusty Rose by Coyote. I've never seen anyone use that. I want to say this is Sea Spray. This is the Sea Spray and Olive Float. I'm pretty sure. This is Art Deco Green. Pretty sure it's poured inside and on the outside. And then it is, I think it also might, I don't know. I'm going to have to put it up here. I have it. So this is a sake bottle. I made a couple sake bottles with little pourers. Where's my other one? Oh, This is night moth, 2 coats of night moth, Mako night moth, covered by 2 coats of night moth, of Mako midnight rain. Night moth and midnight rain. And I believe it's just night moth on the inside. Poured night moth on the inside, and on the outside it is the 2 coats of night moth covered by 2 coats of midnight rain. So these are with the pourers, right? And then I looked up online after I had made these sake bottles to see what they actually look like. And actually this is what, I just have 2 more mugs after this. This is what sake bottles look like. They don't have pourers. So this is, what is this? This is, I know, Art Deco, I think this is just Art Deco green and Aurora green. Art Deco green and Aurora green. So I think that'll look really good with the sandstone cups. And I don't know. I don't know what this is. They're definitely different. So I'll let you know. But I love having that. The raw clay, it's not smooth, but it's not rough. It feels like a smooth rock. I love the way it feels in your hands. It's really cool. Okay, so just 2 more mugs. Okay. This is 3 coats of Amico's Aurora Breeze Flux. It's just straight Aurora Breeze. This is yeah, this is definitely diamond fruit, I can tell. Look, that is not reclaimed, that's diamond fruit. And this is 2, what did I do here? Oh, what I did here is that same satin clear satin by Amico with the just a little teensy bit, oh, I know what this is, of seafoam. That's what this is. That's what that is. This is inspired by Kim at Unseth. I bought one of my, actually I think it's the first glazes I ever bought. I bought like 6 satin mats, Amico satin mats. This was probably a year ago. I have a woman who I admire, Bonnie Barrett. I love her work. She uses matte glazes. I'm like, oh, matte glazes are for me. And I probably have it somewhere. I have it somewhere, but I don't know where. I'm looking because I haven't used it for probably tools or something, or maybe I don't. I made a bowl with exactly this, with the seafoam and the goldenrod, and I hated it. And I never used the satin mat again. So then recently, I guess a few months ago, I made my wall pockets, which are kind of beautiful. They're in one of my videos a few months back. I think it was December, maybe. November or December, I think I made them. And I got those from an article at Pottery Illustrated magazine. And they were so cool, and they use satin mats, so I use satin mats. I was like, oh, they're kind of cool, but I would have never thought about using them on a mug. And then Kim Unseth started using them, and I was like, oh, I like that. That looks really good. So I did the seafoam satin mat. I did 3 coats, and then, you know, of course, I did mixed melon in the middle. I actually think, I mean, I like it. I like it a lot. But I'm kind of thinking I wish I would have just put it all the way to the top. So next time, that's what I'll do. And that's it. We're done. Well, that was fun. I don't know if you had fun. I hope you had fun. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying my channel, please subscribe. Check out my membership, see if it's something you're interested in, or if you're not, what might make it more interesting for you. And oh, I'm getting my online store going. So it's up. There are products on there, but I'm still working on it. But there's still some products. So it's loribpottery.com. Check it out. And you guys may not know, but I think you all know I've told my age all the time. I'm proud of my age. I'm 66. I'm proud of it. And I still work as a therapist, which I love. I love what I do, but I'm obsessed with pottery. So I'm wanting, by the time I'm 67, which is like 8 months away, 8.5 months away, I'm going to collect Social Security and go into semi-retirement and see clients. Still, I'll always see clients, but a lot less, maybe 1 or 2 days a week. And I really want to be able to make enough money from Social Security and pottery to make a living. So that's what I'm working on. I'm trying to make this a business because it's too expensive of a hobby. It's just too expensive. I can't afford it. And if I can, you know, pay the cost of all of my supplies and be able to make a little extra to cover whatever, that would be great. So that's what I'm working towards. And we'll see how it goes. I have 8 months to go, 8.5 months to go. But that was my goal from the beginning, because I just want to be spending my days making pottery. And it just brings me, and I hope you, so much joy. That's my goal, to inspire, to bring joy. And check out my store, see what you think. I'd love to hear your opinions. It's a work in progress, but I think it's going okay. And yeah, that's it. Here's the slideshow. Thank you all. Keep learning, keep playing, and keep going, most importantly. Okay, bye everyone.